Welcome to the CNN Newsroom. We're watching historic developments today on this Saturday for this nation's military. The Senate just voted on a cloture bill which will move forward the Don't Ask, Don't Tell repeal. That means basically we are just one step, two steps if you count the president's signature, away from allowing gay servicemen and women from serving in the armed forces regardless of whether they tell someone they're gay or not. Let's go to CNN's congressional correspondent, Brianna Keeler. She's on Capitol Hill. And Brianna, this is really historic, even though it is somewhat procedural.
Yeah, and I don't want that really to get lost in there either, Drew, because we say this is a key procedural vote, and it really matters, though, because the vote threshold here is 60 votes, and when we're going to see the vote either tomorrow or on Monday that would actually repeal Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the Senate will only need a simple majority of 51 votes. So this is it, even though with this vote, you're not actually going to see the actual repeal. This completely paves the way for it. What happened here, we saw all Democrats who were present voting for the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, essentially through this procedural vote. And there were 6 Republicans who joined them. I'm keeping a list of them. I know we're trying to pull up some pictures of them. Senator Susan Collins, we knew that she was going to vote for it, of Maine, as well as Olympia Snowe of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, and Scott Brown of Massachusetts. Those 4 had publicly committed to supporting this. But we also saw Mark Kirk from Illinois, who was, took the Senate seat that President Obama held, just took that very recently. He voted for it, as well as George Voinovich of Ohio. So how does this all shake out? Well, we're going to be seeing that final vote. And Senator Lugar there, you saw a graphic of him. He didn't vote for this, so that's actually a mistake right there. We're going to be seeing the final passage vote either tomorrow or on Monday. It doesn't mean that this completely goes into effect, though, Drew, because the military has to go through a process that could take a couple months. It doesn't mean that servicemen and women in the military can go ahead and serve as openly gay members of the military starting, say, tomorrow or Monday. It's not going to work like that. There's going to be a review process before this is implemented.
Well, we'll be getting a reaction, hopefully, from the military and our military correspondents as well. But I think it's fair to say, Brianna, that I don't think anybody's going to get kicked out of the military within the next couple of weeks. That's for sure. You mentioned that all the Democrats present voted for this. I was expecting Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia to vote no. Was he not there?
Yeah, he wasn't there, and we're actually trying to figure out exactly what happened, or where he was. There was a DREAM Act vote, a vote on that illegal immigration measure right before this. He also didn't vote there, so we're not exactly sure why he wasn't present. The reason we expected that he would vote against this is because this is a bill that's kind of run the gauntlet, or this measure has run the gauntlet. It was attached to a larger defense bill, a defense authorization bill last week. It was one of a few controversial attachments to it, and he voted against it because of this, because he is against repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Brianna, thanks. We're going to be looking for reaction from you as we move forward on our reporting on this.